ladies and gentlemen. Here we are for another NGS Season 8 match between two Div B East teams, Party Time and Tiny Dancers. I think those two teams combined, you're going to have a very fine party with a lot of dancing, something that I would be very into. So I hope everyone is having a wonderful Sunday and a fabulous weekend. Let's take a look at a couple things. All right. Let's see if this works first. So I was trying to look up some stats, Season 8 stats for these teams, and I was only able to find one set so far. It is the beginning of the season, and here we go. All right, so this is a set for the for Party Time. I couldn't find anything on Tiny Dancers as of yet. Some things to look out for. Some enemies do include Greymane, Malfeal, Chromie, ETC, and Tyrande. So far, most played, Malfurion, we got a couple games there, a couple games on Leoric, and also a few on Johanna. Since it is the beginning of the season, there's not a whole lot of data out there, and everything can be changed around quite quickly. Most banned against Party Time is their Alarak, their Ana, the Ariel, and Gul'dan. So maybe Malfurion's not their favorite pick, but is played because some of these other healers are banned out. Anyways, let's take a quick look at the maps of these teams. We'll see where our ban and pick situation is. All right, so we have Party Time. They won the toss. They wanted oh, I believe, no, they lost the toss. Tiny Dancers wanted hero pick, so Party Time ended up banning out Cursed Hollow and Towers of Doom, picked Tomb of the Spider Queen for map 1. Tiny Dancers, they banned Braxis and Alterac Pass, so we will be heading to Tomb of the Spider Queen first. I believe our teams are ready to go. I just want to check in with them one more time, make sure everybody's ready, and we will get this started. I haven't done any B division casting yet this season, so I'm very excited. The synergy of their profiles is amazing. All right, so these are your two teams. Enjoy game number 1. Oh, my bad. It's giving the error that we can't start the game because they do not meet the requirements for this play mode because of placements. So, we might need to remake this. Remake the lobby. Okay. Liddell says that they are all placed. So we should check and see, is Party Time all placed? Looks like, oh no, it looks like there are a number of players on Party Time that have to get reinvited. Join as individuals. All right, let's see. So we'll just invite these guys back and we'll get them in and then we will start the game. All right, so, okay. 1 second here. All right, only one player left that we need to fix here. And then we will get started, I swear. In the meantime, watch this one more time. Hello, welcome to chat, AG Silver AG. Hello to you. Yeah, hopefully they fix this bug soon and we don't have to do all of this, you know, dancing around. But it is Tiny Dancers and party time. So, here we go. All right. Derek at KVV, pick Murky for me. Maybe there will be some Murky picks. All right. We have everybody in and we're good to go. Just checking with the teams one more time. And we will get into game 1 on Tomb of the Spider Queen. All right, we're ready. Give me the hat. Oh, yes. There we go. Switching those captain hats around. Okay, let's do it. All right, here we go. Good luck, have fun. Let's see what we got going on in the draft. Tomb of the Spider Queen, yes. All right, so we will have the first band, first pick for Tiny Dancers. Let's see. I'm curious what they're going to ban. Deathwing's still not playable right now. I believe December 16th might be the first day that Deathwing is allowed play in NGS. So for now, none of that. Alright, there is an Alarak ban. That, it seems to be part of the course against Party Time. There goes a ban against KTZ. Want to see? I'm curious what kind of wave clear we're going to see on Tomb of the Spider Queen, just because there's so many spider butts out there. There's the Ana ban. Alright, so these targeted bans that we saw in data against Party Time must have also been looked at by Tiny Dancers. There is the Zul Jin Bannerino. Some of these games have been played, but the stats just haven't been uploaded to the hero's profile. Right away, Johanna, first pick for Tiny Dancers. Very strong. Tank in general, and also I like Johanna on this map just because able to collect all the spiders together, blow them up. Stukov and ETC coming out from Party Time. I wonder if ETC is going to go Mosh. Picking him super early, you know, if you're going to be wanting to go Mosh, you want to try to hide it a little bit so that you don't have a lot of counters with stuns, but we could see a stage dive, and that would make sense on this kind of a map where there's a lot of rotations. Ariel and Raynor getting picked up here for Tiny Dancers. Both teams are drafting quite quickly. It seems like they've either done their research or just know what they want to play and don't want to play against, as we are flying through this draft. Goodbye, Rag. You will not be sending your lava waves down any lanes this match, all this game. And there is the Malthiel ban, and this is 3 out of 4 of the previous bans that we've seen against Party Time, so they must have really good Alarak, Ana, and Malthiel players. Wave clear of Jaina picked up, and Maev here for Party Time. I like the Jaina. Raynor has pretty decent wave clear, obviously not as much as a mage like Jaina or Dan. And we have a Cho'Gall in the house. Watch out. Last picks here for Tiny Dancers. Ooh. Very interesting. Well, it's spicy. It's a spicy Sunday afternoon. We have Leoric finishing out the draft here for Party Time. Wow. Which draft do I like better? I don't know. Well, I mean, I guess if you get to level 16, Cho'Gall becomes that much harder to kill. Don't have a whole lot of percent damage here from Party Time, so it might be hard to bring Cho'Gall down. I don't know. I guess we'll just see how it goes. I guess I like Tiny Dancers a little bit better, but you know, I don't play much Cho'Gall. I don't play against a lot of Cho'Gall, so we'll just have to wait and see how this goes. Cho'Gall might be a good collector of gems, though. Harder to kill. Hold on to those spider butts as long as you can. But if he does go down, you might lose your whole bank all at once. Double Dam! Welcome! Double Dam, what are you doing here? Aren't you still playing Ladies of the Nexus? But welcome. Hope you're winning over there. Alright, here we go. We're getting into game 1 right now. Party Time versus Tiny Dancers. Let's go! Alright, here we go. And on the left side, we have Party Time with Key to You playing Leoric. We have Bishop Mist playing Maev. We have Ikib. I'm gonna go with Ikib. Playing that Jaina. We have Pokeflute playing that Stukov. And who did I miss? Oh yes, Chess Clue playing ETC. On the red side, we have Tiny Dancers, where we have AG Silver AG playing that Rainer. We have Liddell playing Ariel. We have Elijah playing that Johanna. Who did we miss here? We have Felrium playing... Oh, that's the Cho'Gall, so that's a combination of names. So that's going to be a combo of Materium and Feldroth. Okay. Very good, very good. All right, here we go. Let's get into this game. So far, everybody just hanging out in the mid. It looks like the wave clear advantage is going over slightly to party time, as they do have that Jaina. Getting those rotations a little bit quicker, collecting the gems, and then getting out of the lanes. But we will see in the bottom lane some playtime here between Johanna and Leoric, just beating each other up, getting those spider butts. Cho'Gall taking a little damage there, but he be thick. Progrock picked up for ETC. Eventually going to be able to get that healing out to the rest of his team. Complement up Stukov. Let's see what else stacks we got going on. Yes, fuel for the flame. All right, that has a 65,000 cap there for Cho'Gall. And we have veteran marksman picked up for Rainer. Interesting. All right, I like it. Jaina working, of course, on her Frostbite quest and Fingers of Frost. 6 of 20. Not so bad, being a minute 36 in. So what kind of wombo combo potential do we have here for party time? Well, maybe quite a bit. We go Entomb and Warden's Cage and Mosh. Maybe Ring. There's a lot of AoE potential stuns there, so that'll be something to take a look at. The right-hand side, we might just have some beefy muscle from Cho'Gall and some CC there from Johanna. Might be their play. Get some shots in from Rainer as well. Not so much as a wombo combo as we can see here on party time. The potential there is high. In the bottom, there's the fight for this camp. AG Silver tries to come in and take control of that camp, but it will go over to Leoric in the end. No gems turned in as of yet, but there are 37 being held on to in the pockets of party time. 31 so far for Tiny Dancers. Now remember, it doesn't matter the size of your dance, just that you're dancing. Alright, Johanna's gonna hearth back. Get some health, get some mana. Big lead, though, in XP going over to party time. They have a full level lead advantage, almost, here over Tiny Dancers. They do have turn in now. The blue gems have lit up. The towers of Gondor, the beacons of Gondor are lit. Turn in your gems. And they do. So we will have this first Web Weaver phase going over to party time as they get the first turn in. Looks like they're assembling towards the top. Top lane is the boss lane. If you can get that fort down, more power to you. First Web Weaver phase, though, these spiders just don't have enough motivation. Oh my Cho'Gall, wowza, party time synergy, says Mega Muffin. Welcome, Mega Muffin. Welcome to chat. Hope your stream is going well. I saw that you were streaming earlier. And it does look like party time wants to get this party started in the top lane. They do have the level 7 talent tier advantage, and so they are pushing in a little bit. That's one with Cho'Gall. You do have to split up as you have only 4 heroes on the board in one place at the same time. Top Web Weaver is about to go down, and party time might want to think about getting out here as they start taking some tower shots once their minions go down. They are indeed going to back off. The action's still happening down in bottom, though. Jojo and Leoric beating each other up. So a decent push. We got this complete wall down up in the top. Got both of the towers here. in the mid and bottom both of the towers, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good for a first web weaver push. Double damn says double dipping. Butt dipping says butt spot. Shame on you, butt spot. Well done. Alright. Very good. Let's check in on stacks here. We got 14 Prog Rock on ETC, so that's coming along nicely. Got 19 stacks of Veteran Marksman there for Raynor. 28 for Fuel of Fire. Frostbite, about 2,400 for Jaina. She's getting there. Ooh, and there is a gank. Gank is completed here. On to Raynor. First kill going over to party time.
And I will kill you.
Starting that party with some murder. My goodness. Ooh, here we go. Jaina is going to get forced back a little bit. Body block by the Cho'Gall is taking a lot of damage. ETC comes in to try to deflect a little bit and might just be enough. Yes. Ikabe is going to live another day. Nice tanking there from Chess Clue. Alright, so the Web Weaver phase has been activated here for Tiny Dancers. They got their gems in, and they are ready to push, push, push. Leoric's going to be down in the bottom lane trying to defend, but most of party time is going to defend here in the mid. ETC getting very low. So close to 10s. Pop those 10s. There it is. 10s are now active for party time. This may give them a little bit of an advantage in some kind of a fight here if they want to take it. Tiny Dancers realizes that 10s are achieved and back off a little bit. We have Entomb, Mosh Pit, Warden's Cage, Ring of Frost. The Wombo combos are, heroics are selected. This could be an exciting team fight. My goodness. Still holding for Stukov. Might not want to pick Swipe because that'll just blow everybody out of your... Well, basically both of his heroics are going to push people places. And that might not be so great when you're trying to keep them all locked down. Does go Flailing Swipe. So be able to keep that. Maybe if Cho'Gall sucks everybody in. Close to 10s. Tiny Dancers are on the cusp. They will be getting there soon. Turn-in now available once again for party time. They do have 31 gems in the bank. Bruiser Camp going to get picked up here by Tiny Dancers as they get 10s. So 10s will be coming online. Cho'Gall is a little bit all alone here. I don't know if party time is going to be able to come in and get a kill. But a majority of the gems. There goes the Entomb. All right, there's the stasis drop. Here comes Ring. There's Warden's Cage. Cho'Gall goes down. That is a double kill. Party time could be looking for more, but they are low, so they might just take those kills and walk it off. That is a double kill. Going over to party time. All right, the Web Weavers will be launching forward as Cho'Gall is about to respawn, so he will be back. Johanna is getting chased, popping that Iron Skin, getting that armor, although taking quite a bit of damage. This top fort will go down. As mid goes down and bottom goes down, all three forts now are down on the side of Tiny Dancers. Let's see, a lot of ultimates, heroics still on cooldown for Tiny Dancers. We have Hammer of Twilight, Raynor's Raiders, Crystal Aegis, Twisting Nether, and Falling Sword for Tiny Dancers, and those are all online, ready to go, minus the Twisting Nether. That needs 6 more seconds. Meanwhile, on the bottom, Leoric still pushing. Raynor coming to back him up a little bit. Push Leoric off of the bottom fort. Good Web Weaver phase there for party time, excuse me, as they do get all 3 of those forts down in that push. So good work on them. They do have 13 talent tier advantage and a full level and almost a half lead. No boss play as of yet for either team. Cho'Gall just busy clearing out the lanes down here, getting some gems turned in, possibly by ETC. He has 15 here on Leoric, 8 on ETC. We have another 6 over here on Maiev, so I mean there's 40 gems being held by party time that haven't been turned in. 51 being held by Tiny Dancers. They have a lot of gems as well. 25 here on Johanna. Bottom camp is picked up by Party Time. Looking to start that party down bottom. Tiny Dancer's going to clear this camp out, no problem. There's a little bit of vision being provided by Johanna. Lorik is going to be chased here, but he should be able to spooky walk out of this one. Doesn't even have to, just walks it off. Get some heals from Stukov there. And here's a big turn in. They don't have quite enough to get all the way to 60, but they are very close. They are only a few away. Only about 3 gems off, and then they will have turn in as well. Turn in is, though, available for Tiny Dancers, but they have to get there to turn them in. 29 in Johanna now. Everything's off of cooldown. I expect to see some ultimates used here. Let's see what happens. There is the Mosh catching 2. Cho'Gall is in trouble, taking a lot of damage, is getting chased, but there was no follow-up from the Mosh pit. But down comes Warden Cage. Johanna able to unstoppable right out of that. The chase continues, but Chesko's a little bit too low to be frontlining that. In goes Maiev, looking for a pull, gets the pull on Johanna. Wow, there's the Entomb. There's a triple kill, and down goes all those gems.
Triple kill!
Tiny Dancers, they just lost a ton of gems there, and a good fight there for Party Time as they pick that up. Oh, they get the 4th kill onto Ariel. That is 4.
Kill-tacular.
That's the quad kill here for Party Time. Big team fight for the boys in blue. Boys and gals in blue. They are going to take this bottom keep. I'm not sure if they're going to try to end the game. They are up 3 levels and a talent tier, so they may just try to end here. Let's see what happens. No, going to take a safe course of action. They're going to back out. They might steal this camp on the way out. They do. They probably are going to start looking towards boss at some point. Now with this huge talent tier advantage, maybe after they get a pick or something, we'll see. They have turn in. Maybe they'll just do that. Maybe they'll set up on the boss. I'm not sure. But they have the gems. They want to get them out of their sacks. I guess they can only turn 3 in, so there you go. Next Web Weaver phase going over to Party Time. Tiny Dancers looking to pick up 16. They would probably love to get 16 before their next fight. Gonna have to put up a defense here. Let's see how that goes. Trying to get some slap damage through that wall. Spiders are on the ground. They're ready to dance and party as well. Bottom keep is already gone. Here comes an Entomb. And there's a kill onto Raynor. Here comes Johanna. Getting some stun. A big stun there by ETC, but not moshing quite yet. Pretty low on health. Down comes Ring of Frost. Here comes Warden's Cage. Down goes Ariel. Next is going to be Johanna. There is a triple kill going over to Party Time. They are hunting. Ooh, ETC taking a lot of damage.
Triple kill!
Spreading that heal around, and they are just going to jump right onto the core, and they are going to end it. This is going to be game 1, going over to Party Time. GG's. There is a mosh at the very end. Everyone wants to dance. Tiny Dancers probably don't mind dancing. Let's see if they can come back for game number 2. GG, well played, coming out from Tiny Dancers. All right, let's take a look at the stats real quick. Oh, 10 to 0 as far as kills. So there was the team fight synergy. Just seemed to go quite well for Party Time. They lined up all of their wombo combos, their AoE stuns and damage, and it seemed to work out here for them. 5 kills from Maiev, 4 from Jaina. A lot of hero damage coming out from Gall. The almost 58k. Wow. Pokeflute, 64k healing. Yeah, those team fights just all went the way of Party Time. Getting to 10 first, very helpful there. Let's update our scoreboard. That would be helpful. Bloop. Alright, we should also update our maps here as we have a winner for match number 1. Alright, so let's go actually take a look back at the maps. We'll see what we have going on over there. And then I'll try to message and see where we are going for game number 2. Hope everybody is having an okay day in chat. Anybody who's around there. I know Buttspot is loving today. Sunday is his favorite day, he told me. Alright. Oh, my bad. There we go. Okay. Very good, very good. We are headed to Infernal Shrines. Let's put that on up. And that was picked by Tiny Dancers. Alright, shrines, shrines, shrines. Ba-doop, ba-doop, ba-doop. Alright, let's set up that match. I'm joined by Chickens. Hope you're doing well, Chickens. Just flying through space. Hope you guys, your team won in football today. I'm in a fantasy football league, and I had a bye for the playoffs. Lucky me. Alright, let's get this lobby in for these players. Hopefully we don't have a repeat of having the bug of where people haven't placed, so I think everyone is going to join in individually, so that will be good. I'm not sure if this one player is on the team. I guess we'll let it fill out and we'll get this sorted. Yeah. Alright, swap team over there. Alright, so as this lobby fills out, if you guys are interested in the Nexus Gaming Series Patreon, you guys should check it out. There's some interesting rewards, some cool stuff. Nice chick, says Double Dam. Thank you very much. Oh no, where is... Oh, here's mine. Anyways, the NGS Patreon is pretty cool. Check it out. So this is a best of 3. Tiny Dancers looking to get this next win. Continue the series. 3 games. I love 3 games. I love it when it goes to 3 games. Just more casting, more fun with more of the teams. I think we have more people joining that aren't necessarily... That's the only thing about doing an invite via lobby and NGS chat. A lot of people see the links and then they hop on in, especially if the team's names are Tiny Dancers and Party Time. People are like, oh, Party Time? That sounds like a lobby I want to join. Okay, nope. Sealy Man is our sub player. Okay. One of the players' game crashed. Okay, so Sealy Man is going to be playing. He is the sub here for Party Time. Sealy Man complaining about the portrait being 112 shards because they want this portrait synergy, and he does get it and does have it. So there it is. Okay, so let's see. Oh, someone just left and will be coming back in. But we should be getting pretty close here to starting game number 2 between Party Time and Tiny Dancers. I don't know which team name I like more. I like them both about the same. I think you would have Tiny Dancers for your Party Time. Or when Tiny Dancers dance, it is Party Time. I don't know. You tell me. We're having a little bit of trouble getting Chess Clue in, but we will we'll stick around. We'll just hang out. We'll have a seltzer water, just you and I and everybody else. And I'm sure we'll get this game rolling in just a second. I was trying to see if I had any other stuff queued up to play, but I don't really. I need to add some extra stuff. Like, there's this... Oh, nope. Okay, sorry. Lobby is full. We'll explore the weird stream deck buttons on Weenus's cast later, but it looks like we finally have everybody in and stable, which is good. All right, let's check in with our teams here. All right. Okay, great. Well, let's get into game number 2 right after this. Infernal Shrines. Go teams, says Double Damn. Thank you very much. Do we have an update on how your games have been going? Have you been winning? Let us know in chat. Alright, so Tiny Dancers pick the map. First hero ban and pick is going to go over to Party Time. Nice intro. Oh, yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I like to do something a little extra special for the teams if I can. So there is the KTZ ban and the Johanna ban. Interesting. I wonder if Tiny Dancers thinks that Party Time, if they have first pick, if they would take that Johanna, because that was high priority for Tiny Dancers. There is the Zool Jin ban once again from Party Time. Must be targeted. So we're going to see Alarak. Yeah, Anna, Alarak. Possibility ban here from Tiny Dancers, and it is the Anna. Feels bad, man, says AG Silver. AG must be something that they want to play. Maybe they, I guess maybe that's the target bans are for Silver, the KTZ and the Zuljin. Ooh, big picks all around. There's the Alarak that didn't get a chance to be banned this time, picked up first by Party Time, and instant lock-ins from Tiny Dancers of Jaina and Garrosh. Jaina gonna swap sides this time. Remember, guys, she's only here to help. That's what she says. Double says you have a 50-50 playing. Lots of fun, random comps. Oh, good. Well, as long as you're having fun, it doesn't really matter if you win or lose, right? Because if you're having fun, you're all winners. All right, there is Malfurion, and once again, we're going to see the ETC picked up by Party Time. All right, here we go into our third and final ban phase. Ban coming out from Tiny Dancers. Respect ban? Malthiel sticking to the research. I like it. Alright, there still needs to be maybe some kind of a bruiser, maybe a healer. And it's Zool that is banned here for Party Time. So Tiny Dancer does need to pick up some kind of a healer, maybe a bruiser, maybe some kind of auto attack. Let's see what they pick up. Maybe a Rainer. Rainer would be a good synergy with the Jaina. Maybe they want to pick up a big wombo combo this time that Party Time had last game. Already have the potential of the ring. We got good throw with the Garrosh. Fire Flash 360. Fun fact, AG Silver's Facebook profile image is a dog's butt wearing sunglasses. I appreciate that. That's fun. Anduin. All right. Anduin picked up for the heals. Hanzo for a little bit of auto attack and poke. And here we have Gul'dan and Dahaka picked up for party time. Oh, a little bit of spit on my mic. My bad. Yeah, Derek does sound like a fun guy. Yep. It's a good way to weed out people who get easily offended that you may not want to be friends with. If someone's like, oh, that's awesome, you're like, that's my people. If they're like, a dog's butt, that's inappropriate, like maybe they're not for you. Thrall. Final pickup here for Tiny Dancers. Let's see what kind of damage this Garrosh can do. Chuck some people back and blow them up. Other side, we have Dahaka looking to get his tongue all over some Tiny Dancers. Gul'dan's got a lot of wave clear here, getting pulled in as the sub on Sealy Man. Which draft do I like more? There's going to be a lot of displacement with the ETC and the Alarak and the Dahaka. And then on the other side, you got Thrall, you got some Roots. Jaina, you got some Slows. Anduin, you got the Yank all your players around, heal them on up, and Garrosh throwing people. This is going to be very interesting on a team fight map for the Shrine. Which team fight do I like better? I think I like Tiny Dancers. Let's get into it. Here we go. This is game number 2. On the left-hand side, we have Party Time with Ikib playing the Alarak. We have Pokeflute playing that Malfurion. Key to You playing Chess Clue on the ETC, and Sealy Man playing that Ghoul Daddy. And on the right team, we have Red Team. Tiny Dancers, Little playing that Anduin. Veldroth playing Hanzo. AG Silver AG on the Garrosh. Materium on the Jaina. And Elijah playing that Thrall. All right. Let's take a look at some talents here. See what we're working with. Tissue Regeneration from the Warbreaker from the Garrosh. Target Practice here from Hanzo. Of course, we got the Fingers of Frost and Echo of the Elements here from the Thrall. Prog Rock once again. And Echo Corruption. All right. There is a big stasis there from Dahaka. Looking to get his tongue on whoever he can. And I think we're going to see a lane split situation happening already in the top. There goes Dahaka fighting against Thrall. We're going to see 4-man rotations go from mid to bottom. There's a little toss onto ETC. ETC is behind enemy lanes, but does slide on out of there back to safety. XP changes are interesting. You have to get a lot closer into the lane. You have to drop the little giblets that the minions drop out. And you have to get a lot closer, which I think is a big buff to Garrosh, who does spot out this Alarak picking up this camp. And here comes the rest of Tiny Dancers, and they do get that first kill of the game, going over to Tiny Dancers.
And I will kill you.
Looking to steal this camp as well. Garrosh just such a beast, being able to step up into lane. Oh my goodness, such a terrifying force up in your face. Experience is about the same, though, for both teams at this point. Another fun fact here, coming from Fireflash 360. Chess Clue doesn't have a clue about how to play chess. That's where his username comes from. Facts are not guaranteed to be true. All right. We'll take that with a grain of salt, but thank you for the contribution. I appreciate it. It's always fun to find out more about the players in the game. Garrosh stepping up again, looking for a toss, maybe. All right, backing off a little bit. Chess Clue kind of aggressively playing with the front line there of Tiny Dancers. A lot of hiding from Garrosh. Hiding in patience, waiting for the time to go in. Let's check it up in the top lane. Looks like Thrall's a little bit out of mana. It's going to tap, bring that back up. But they look pretty even so far up there. There is a big root from Anduin, but not quite enough of a follow-up allowed. Jinxie Cat, thank you so much for this subscription. I appreciate it. Very, very kind. I hope you're having a wonderful day. How are you? ETC is getting sandwiched a little bit, using that slide to escape. Alarak with a big double punch. Oh, yeah. That's my double punch noise. Looking to break through some walls and be a big bowl of punch? I'm not sure. All right, the Shrine is active up in the top lane, so we're going to see both teams start heading their way up there, grabbing some last-minute XP in the lanes as they go. Party Time will be getting there first. ETC might be hanging back a little bit, slow him down. Dahaka goes in, punches the Shrine, starts it on up. Most of the camps are still up on the board. Not enough time to pick those up before the Shrine has started, though. And ETC anchoring in that bush. Garrosh looking to get his fishing pool out and throw somebody back to the rest of his compatriots. Blow them up. There is a drag onto Thrall. The roots come out from Malfurion. Big stasis from Dahaka. Both teams are going to continue to fight here. I'm glad you're doing well, Jinxie. I'm having a great day. I get to cast this game. Down goes Gul'dan. Gul'Daddy a little bit too squishy. Might be a double kill. There goes down goes Dahaka. Seven's about to pop here for Tiny Dancers as they take control of this Shrine. They have some minion damage to make up as they only have up to about 14 at this point. But remember, getting 2 kills onto Party Time. Oh, there's that double kill. Gotta play that. They are already back alive and making their way back up to the Shrine. But I don't think they're going to quite make it in time. We see Alarak split off into the mid to get the XP there. And the first Punisher here will go over to Tiny Dancers. It is the Frozen Punisher. Some people think he needs to chill out. Oh my. There goes all of his frost damage. Beating up some people behind the wall. There's a big toss onto Alarak. Alarak gets a good heal there from Malfurion. Will survive. A couple more punches coming out, but that could have gone bad. But it turned out pretty well. Very good defense there from Party Time. Yes, Jinxie, I will be around to help after this match. Should be done by 7 p.m. Depending on if we go to Game 3. Kind of hope it does. We'll see. We'll have to see. All right. Dahaka going back up into the top lane. Looking at this tasty Anduin. Not going to quite have enough speed jumping out of that bush to get him. But in the bottom, it is a big gank attempt here onto Thrall. Thrall is running. Might get away. Ooh, down to 280 health. And Thrall does avoid the gank attempt. Whew. Speed running. That boy got some legs on him, though. But now the fight is for this bottom siege camp. A toss and blow up onto Gul'dan. Never gets any easier for poor Gul'Daddy. He is so squishy. And that's exactly what Garrosh is looking for. You want to get those squishy Malfurions. You want to get the squishy Gul'dans. You want to throw them back to the rest of your group. Stun them up. Take them down. This will open up a camp invade here for Tiny Dancers. Garrosh providing good anchoring there up in the bushes. Five all together now for Tiny Dancers. They are going to split up a little bit. We're going to see some camp taking here in the bottom. Try to counter push the top. Thrall goes up to go fight with Dahaka just a little bit. Say hi. Do some high fives up here. I guess we could check in on our stacks while we have a little bit of a break in the action. We're up to 10 stacks of Echoed Corruption for Gul'dan. I'm sure Gul'dan would like those to be a little bit higher, but it's hard to do when you get picked off, you know, in some of those fights, getting stunned and thrown by Garrosh. You can't get any stacks when you have to be rezzing, so we'll see. But there's plenty of more fighting and activity of team fights where you can get those stacks back up. Let's just see if Party Time can keep Gul'Daddy safe. 7, 8 now, tissue regeneration. Well, you know, for Dahaka, so that's not a super exciting stat to look at. But 18 of 20 for Fingers of Frost. I take that back. If Dahaka is your boy, that's the most interesting stat ever. We're going to keep a close eye on it. I love it. 3 of 5 target practice for Hanzo. 12 of 15 Warbreaker. 18 Fingers Frost already went over that. And Echoes of the Elements is completed. I have missed that. Free Hong Kong says Fire Flash 360. Yes, and down goes Garrosh, but almost pulled. Yanked to safety. There comes out the fear. We have 10s for both teams. We didn't go over any of those heroics, but they are out there. And this should be a good start for Party Time picking up this shrine. We have Dragon's Arrow, Warlord's Challenge, Light Bomb, Ring of Frost, Sundering. So we have good combo potential here from Tiny Dancers. Love to see it. And this fight's still going on as Dahaka's in the top lane. This is a 4v4. Hanzo getting low. I did hear that Twilight Dream go off, so that will be down. Ooh, a big arrow, but it's not going to be enough. Down goes Jaina. There comes out the Light Bomb, and a blow up there onto Gul'dan. Party Time might be getting pushed back, pushed off. They get another kill on a Malfurion. Garrosh is in trouble, surrounded by blue. Could be turned, though. Here comes a Mosh, getting 2 members. My goodness, there goes Alarak. Tiny Dancers. Big fight for Tiny Dancers. They do lose the Punisher, but they do get a triple kill.
Triple kill!
If you lose the Punisher, the best thing you can get after that is a bunch of kills. So they got the runner-up prize. They do have a slight XP lead. Could have been worse, but real good team fight there for Tiny Dancers. Oh, Jinxie just realized that 7 p.m. I guess that's Mountain Time. It's not the same as Pacific Time. Yes. 1 hour difference. Although with Pacific Time, Mountain Time, Central Time, East Time, there's a lot of time zones, folks, and sometimes it can get a little cray. All right, Party Time is actually going to be able to pick up their camp this time. Take that off the map so you can't get any invades by the overstepping, not overstepping, but like the in-your-face Garrosh. It's so hard to deal with because he can do that because his health pool, and then someone comes up to defend against him, just whoop over alley-oop. You're going for a flying lesson. Hanzo putting out the vision on their own siege camp. Chess Clue waiting for them to come in. Garrosh doing a good job of leading the front, sniffing out that possible gank here. I just feel like the gank potential is a lot higher from Tiny Dancers if they get the right setup. So doing a good job, Party Time, of being safe. Being safe in those bushes. 14's up for Tiny Dancers. Waiting for this next objective to spawn. It will be in the top lane. So here we go. Here we go. Dahaka does get tossed. Dodges a lot of abilities, but there's the arrow used. Is getting down to so low. Nice. Is able to heal himself. Gets a huge tongue drag here. And there is a double kill onto Jaina and onto Hanzo. I think Garrosh is in trouble here. This gank has turned sour. Down goes Garrosh as well. Great counterplay from Party Time. That is a triple kill. Triple kill! They're going to be able to find them and chase them. ETC going down. No. Oh, a nice pull from Anduin as Thrall is pulled to safety. That is going to be the Bruiser camp here, picked up by Party Time. 3 members about to res from Tiny Dancers. This siege camp could possibly be picked up if they get vision, but they have some defending to do in the top lane. Especially with this camp absorbing a lot of this creep wave. That front wall is just obliterated here by Party Time. They're looking for a little bit more, but here comes Garrosh, possibly looking for a throw. Can get a throw on one of these. Not quite. All right. Good backing out by Party Time, realizing they don't want to lose somebody right before this next objective starts. The worst time to lose someone is right before you have talent tier advantage and right before an objective, and that would have been both. 16s. Just on the tip. There it is. Party time getting those 16s. It's looking like we're going to see that camp invade actually come through for Tiny Dancers as they realize that most of Party Time is distracted. ETC is going to come down, though. Is he going to get tossed? He does get tossed and stunned. There's the taunt, and there is the blow-up. That is exactly what Tiny Dancers need. Do they have enough time to get back onto the objective and contest this? Only 8 more minions needed. Oh, it's going to be super, super close. Here they come, targeting Alarak. There's the toss. Light Bomb comes out, as well as Arrow. Boom, there's the arrow, and down goes Alarak. All right, this is what Tiny Dancers need. Respawn timers are decent at this point. That is the double kill.
Double kill.
Going over to Tiny Dancers as they are working on the shrine and working away. Doing a good job. Garrosh is doing a good job guarding to make sure no one gets in there to get those last 6 minions. That's all that's needed. What's the delay, by the way? The delay is 30 seconds. 30-second delay. Plus, there's probably a couple seconds native to Twitch that just kind of sneaks in there. So, like, probably like 32, 34, something like that. All right, here we go. Tiny Dancers looking to push through in the top lane. Mortar Punisher. Not my favorite of all the Punishers, but, you know, it gets the job done. Hopping over the wall. Slapping Alarak a little bit. Wow, that gate went down quite quickly. But we need some kind of setup here from Tiny Dancers if they're going to make a move. It looks like they're just going to let that Punisher burn out, and they are going to move around the map and go somewhere else. They are split in a 4-1 configuration. 4 in the top, and they have left Thrall in the bottom. So Thrall's been split pushing this whole time, and you can now see that the levels are in the favor of Tiny Dancers with that split. So they made up some good XP there. Thank you so much for the 1-bit double dam. I appreciate it. And you're welcome, Fireflash. Alright, there is a pull out to try to save Garrosh. Down comes Ring. Is able to catch a couple. Here comes the Dragon Arrow. Light Bomb comes out. ETC does drop. It's going to be Thrall is pulled back and blown up. Alarak helps with the kill onto Thrall. And the chase continues. It's a 1-for-1 at this point. This fight could go either way, but it's going to be full retreat mode for Tiny Dancers as Garrosh goes down. That's going to be a double kill there for Party Time.
Double kill.
Well played. Trying to catch up on the team kill meter, 7-10. This is a very close game. I can see this going either way at this point. And those are the best kind of games when it's close. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know who's going to win. Just really close fights on both teams. Up to 27 stacks of Echoed Corruption. Getting there. Prog Rock is complete. Jaina, just a couple thou short for the Frostbite talent there. Getting that shield. And we do have a completion on Fingers of Frost. 4 or 5 target practice. Oh, and I told you we check in. Tissue regeneration. Complete. Well done. We do have the Vengeful Roots talent, so watch out for that little broccoli coming at you. He hurts. Both teams are revolving around this bruiser camp up top. Here comes a Ring. Catching ETC. Ooh, a lot of damage going there out onto Jaina. Still alive for now. Here comes Light Bomb. Dahaka does drop and go down. Fighting does continue, and it will be ETC who drops next. That is a double kill. Oh, maybe more here for Tiny Dancers. They're hunting. They're hunting. They want Alarak. They want Ikib. They want Ikib. Oh, my goodness. Here they come. Garrosh is mounted, does get a stun and a toss right there onto Malfurion. Twilight Dream goes off, but that is going to be a 3rd kill here for Tiny Dancers. Enjoy those
Triple kill!
Triple kill. Close to 20 at this point. Shrine is activating. It'll take 10 seconds. Here's the camp steal. Bruiser camp getting picked up. Bada bing, bada boom. By Tiny Dancers. They're hovering around the shrine. And they have the talent tier advantage at 20. So let's see what happens. Alarak in the bottom. Dahaka just spawning. We're going to get ETC back in 4 seconds. And we have a longer wait on Malfurion as he was the last one taken down. Shrine started, already up to 14 minions. Tiny Dancers just having their way with these skeletons, putting them back in the ground. These skeletons are boned. Haha. Yikes. They'd fight back, but they don't have the guts. Bazing! Apologies for the bad puns. Alright, we got the Frozen Punisher in here. Whacking away at Dahaka. Here comes the rest of party time. Trying to poke a little bit. Being careful of that garage. You got two big boys that can stun you up real good. Garage does get the throw onto Dahaka. Dahaka self-healing quite a bit. Here comes all the Frozen Punisher. Orbs on the ground, does get a kill there onto Malfurion. So the defense is weakened a little bit much as Party Time loses their healer. They got to be careful not to lose too many more, or it could push further than just this keep. Jumping onto ETC. Chest Clue getting low. Will be surviving though, which is good. So far, a pretty decent defense here from Party Time. They even save the keep. Wow. That's huge. And at the same time, they do have this camp that keeps pushing. It's going to get some damage down here onto this fort. None of the forts have gone down yet for Tiny Dancers, so they do have that advantage. Grouping up all together. Party Time in the top lane. However, this camp, Siege Camp, is picked up and stolen by Tiny Dancers as they invade. They'll probably pick up this camp next and just paint the red, or the map as red as possible. Keep that pressure going. Trying to keep Party Time on their off foot. All right, here we go. Anchoring here in the bush. Garage just waiting for someone to show up. Big toss there onto Dahaka. There's the follow-up route. Going into stasis, the arrow does miss. We did have a little bit of an Anduin disconnect issue, but it looks like Anduin is back. Jaina drops the ring, but does get blown up. The chase continues, but not too far. That is one kill going over to Party Time. Maybe another as they go in. Whoops, excuse me, targeting Thrall, but Thrall just gets out of town with the Wind Rush. Activate to immediately teleport to a target location. Well, that teleportation helped quite a bit there as the jaws were starting to close from Party Time. Dahaka has dropped back to start clearing the mid lane of that camp. I think we're just having a little bit of a push battle here. That fort is quite low. A big pull, a big slide, a big stun, a big root onto Garage. Here comes Light Bomb, and it will be enough. Oh, almost. Oh my goodness. Garage is just getting hit with everything they have, and Party Time uses all their abilities, and they are able to bring him down. But they do lose Gul'dan in the process, but we do get a completion of Echoed Corruption. That was a crazy 1-for-1. That just shows you how hard it is to kill Garage. Props to both teams. Party Time trying to pick up this camp. They do hold it, and they do get a kill there onto Hanzo. Down comes the ring. Missing everybody with a little bit of a dodge there by Alarak. Ooh, all right. There's another kill. Going over to Party Time. Down goes the bottom fort. Shrine is activating in 5 seconds in the mid-bottom. Bruiser Camp going to get picked up here by Tiny Dancers. I like this. This will be pushing during the entire time of the objective. And I also like the call from Party Time. They want more. They want to open up this lane to the Punisher. They're going to take down the defenses. And now there's a decision from Tiny Dancers. Are they going to go straight to the objective? Are they going to clear this camp bottom first? What are they going to do? You want to be the team that makes the other team have to decide between some hard choices. Same thing for Party Time, though. They have to make some choices about this camp that's going to be pushing in the top lane. If this team fight kills many people, more than 2, it'll be game for sure. This could be the last team fight of the game. Let's see what happens. Big arrow from downtown coming in onto Dahaka. Dahaka gets blown up midair, skydiving. There's the fear as it comes out, and down goes Thrall. Down goes Hanzo. Here comes a mosh pit and a ring. Alarak just battering around that Anduin, and that is a 3-for-1. And the objective going over to Party Time. They are going to lose this top keep, but they think they can win the game now. And with this Punisher, and with how long the death timers are, they just might, pushing in the bottom lane.
Blue team's core is under attack.
Are they going to take core damage, though? Probably not.
Red team has destroyed a fort.
Well, we'll keep an eye on that. In goes the Punisher, jumping in on Garrosh, as the rest of Party Time want to just blow up this keep and start pushing for the core. We are losing armor on Party Time's core, so this fight will be important too, but still 3 members down here from Tiny Dancers. And there is a good big kill onto Jaina. Jaina trying to defend as best as possible, but the core is down to 48%. Oh my goodness. It could be a win with Winions, and it will be. Tiny Dancers get the win with Minions. Oh my goodness. What a game. Oh my goodness. What an ending to that match. All right, let's update those scores. Tiny Dancers. We're going to game 3. That's all there is to it. Triple kill, says Mark Zombie. All right. Well, we will get that all set up, and we will get into match number 3. Just have to select who is going to be picking map, and we will be right back. See you soon. we are going to get into game number 3. It is going to be picked up by Tiny Dancers, as Party Time decided that they wanted first hero pick. So let's just update our map here. Game number 3, we are going to be going to Sky Temple. Let's get that on the books. Alright. Alright, so here's what the maps look like. Going into game number 3, Sky Temple gives me gas because I'm not very good at this map, but these teams, I'm sure, will be wonderful. Fire Lash 360 says, I want to see Party Time lose 3-0. Well, that is not going to happen. We have 1 win in both corners so far. Ooh, I love a game 3. All right, let's start getting the teams in here. All right, we'll get that started. Triple kill, says Mark Zombie. I think I already said that. Yep. Moist Wayne says, oh man, these games are intense. I agree with myself. These games are intense, and I'm looking forward to this game number 3. Trice game. Alrighty then. My goodness. Okay. Very interesting. So what would be a first pick that you'd want on this map? A lot of Dahaka play. So maybe that's what Party Time wants first. I'm not sure. Dahaka played pretty well last game. My goodness. What else? Maybe Globals. Maybe we'll see some Falstad. Maybe we'll just see the same bands as last time. Maybe Garrosh will make the ban list. I know Garrosh was a big pain last game. Just pulling everybody in here for game number 3. Whew. Intense. Ooh, I need to take a shower after that. That was such a close game. I had no idea if that top camp was going to be a major problem or not, and it turned out to be a big one. What's up, Slexia? Welcome to chat. How are you doing? Welcome. You'll hear this in 30 seconds. Seconds. What does Slexia say? Slexia says this. Come on, guys, let's nail it. Yep, that's something that Slexia says. All right, looks like we just need to get one more player in here, and we'll get into game number 3. Chess Clue is having a little bit of connection issue just to get in, but we'll get them in. We will get them in, and we will play one more match. The match to win them all. Hey, Grievant. Welcome. Just Too Moist. Yeah. I had to, Blizzard made me change my name. I got reported. So, I can't be Venus anymore. So, no, I am Venus. V-V-E-N-I-S. I appealed it. They said no. Rip. All right, I think I made someone salty in Team League, and they reported my name. Got all their friends to do it, too. Okay, looks like teams are ready. All right, these are your teams, and we will get into this game in just half a minute. Sky Temple. It kind of sounds kind of hippie, right? Let's all go to the Sky Temple. We'll get out our crystals and we'll do a bunch of circle songs. Actually, that sounds kind of nice. Maybe I'm just jealous. Maybe I want to be one of those song circles with my crystals. Flash says, "Hi, Moist. How tall are you?" I'm 5'11" without shoes, and then with shoes it goes up to about 6 feet. And sometimes higher. If I'm wearing high heels, I can get like 3 inches, like some 3-inch pumps. I'm going to be tall. Here comes some similar bans in the past few games. Alarak made it through last game, and that's getting put on the ban list for sure this time. We do see the repeat bans of Zul'jin and KTZ. Johanna ban as well. Trying to keep that Johanna away from party time. Mark Zombie says, this production value, moist, getting high up in the sky temple. Welcome, Amanda. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. There is the garage once again. ETC also being picked up once again by Party Time. Must be a favorite backup to the Johanna for Chess Clue. We're going to see KT for the first time in this series. So watch out for that boy. He'll set you a flamin'. Iron Lash says, I just won you $500. You're welcome. Yes, I'm doing very well. Thank you, Amanda. I appreciate it. All that Tal'Darim hate? What's Tal'Darim? I must know. I just cost $500 to Derek. I'm sorry, Derek. I did not know that I was going to cost you that. We do see the Ana get picked up and the Malthuel. These were banned last time, and I believe every game by Tiny Dancers, so maybe they will finally get their time to shine. We can see how dangerous they can be. Last ban is going to be Jaina for Tiny Dancers, and one more ban from Party Time, and it will be the Malfurion. Interesting. Wonder if we're going to see the Anduin again from Tiny Dancers. Could see it. High rollers up in here, apparently. Yeah, $500 bet on how tall someone is. And that might not even be true. There's Slexia coming in with the creepy gobble hands emoji. That's going to give me nightmares. We do see Anduin again, and it's a Murky. Nice. I should play some kind of a sound for Murky. I need to come up with a Murky sound, but for now we'll just play this. Should have probably played that when Cho'Gall was picked in game number 1, but here we are. My mistake. 2 pickups. Could be anything from Party Time. Here comes the Tychus for the garage and the Zebo. Throwing some spiders, throwing some toads. It must get confusing in his bag. Like, Nazebo's got a bunch of toads, he's got a bunch of spiders. What keeps all those toads from just eating the spiders? And then he, like, just throws out a cask and there's nothing in it because all the spiders have been eaten by the toads. I don't know. What are you going to do? Vala, final pickup here from Tiny Dancers. Ooh, might be a little squishy on the side of Party Time. Also a little squishy on the side of Tiny Dancers. We're going to see some murders take place. There's going to be some squishies that are blown up. Unless both teams decide just to split to both the temples each time, we'll see. All the emotes in chat, you guys are killing me. Those are those are horrifying and very, very entertaining. I love it. That one with Mark Zombie with the arms. Those little wooden creepy arms that's the best emote ever. Could also work as a tail perhaps. But anyways, let's get into game number 3 right now. On the left-hand side, we have Party Time. We have Chess Clue once again on the ETC. We have Sealy Man playing that Ana. We have Bishop Mist playing the Tychus. We have Eek playing Malthuel, and Key to You is going to be playing the Nazebo. On the right-hand side, we have Tiny Dancers with AG Silver AG playing that Garrosh. We have Feldroth playing the Vala. We have Materium playing the KT. Elijah playing the Anduin, and Little playing that Marky. That little Marky. Thank you so much for the host, Joe Zombie. I appreciate it. I'm sorry, Mark Zombie. I had Joe Zombie on the mind. I'm sorry. I'm going to be honest. But Mark, you're my favorite zombie. Don't tell the other zombies. Who going to win? Asked Amanda. I don't know. It's going to be close. There's going to be a lot of death. Malthuel versus Murky in the top lane. The rest of the players are going to duke it out in the mid. We have a lurking Garrosh. Watch out. He's hiding. He's just waiting. He's waiting for his time to strike. Patience. Will he find his prey? Not yet, but maybe soon. All right, both teams going to waddle on down to this bottom lane. Make sure they soak up that XP. Let's get a look at the talents for you guys. Voodoo Ritual, of course, for Nazebo, and Things of the Deep. All right, picked on up there. Caltrops for Vala. We have Mana Addict for KT. We'll be watching those stacks. Prog Rock again for the ETC, and it looks like we're going to go Grenade build for Ana. Siege Camp's getting picked up from both sides here. My voice catching up of when I mentioned Joe Zombie instead of Mark Zombie in chat. Apologies once again, BB. Still looking for that Slexia emote. I hear there might be one on its way, so stay tuned, Mark. Alright, so the XP seems to be pretty well even at this point. Both of these siege giants just gonna go down as they are slowly packed away. There's a big toss there, but it will cost him his life as Garrosh goes down, trying to throw that siege giant in to get blown up by the towers, but picked off. That's the first kill of the game. All right, we'll play it.
I will look for you.
We'll call it a gank, even though it wasn't quite a gank.
I will find you.
This is more of the first kill of the game.
And I will kill you.
Bruiser Camp getting claimed up here by Tiny Dancers. Murky doing murky things up in the top lane. Malthael not going to be able to get a ton of health off of Murky, but Murky is just going to be really annoying. So Murky has to be kind of manage the health fighting in that lane, but not going to get a lot of that percent-based damage until later. Hopefully off the Garrosh. That's what you want. KT is out of mana, has to go back. The temples are activating in 12 seconds. What's going to happen? There's a camp pushing in the top lane. There are 2 temples that are unclaimed. Murky looking like a snack on that top temple. Thinking about it. Maybe not. It's too late. Mark is already crying about the zombie comment and the lack of Slexia emotes. Oh no, it's a sad Sunday for Mark indeed. What have we done? And by we, I mean me. There is an engage here onto this Malthael, who is on fire. Did get tossed around, but here comes Tychus. He wants to give Murky a piece of his mind, showering him in bullets. Big stun coming out from Garrosh. Murky does go down, but he will be back in 5 seconds as the mid is claimed here by Ana so far. And the top temple is getting some shots here by Malthael, looking for a re-engage. There's a big toss onto ETC, getting thrown behind the wall, taking so many tower shots, down to 190 health. There is the kill. All right, that is a kill for Tiny Dancers, taking the 7 lead just for a second. Now both teams have 7. Tychus is on fire, running, trying not to spread. My goodness. All right, so most of the shots, I believe, went over to Party Time. So they got the majority of those shots and that siege damage. Zebo in the bottom lane, up to 56 stacks of Voodoo Ritual. That's not bad. That's pretty good. 60 of Things in the Deep. 120 on Caltrops. Oh, Prog Rock is at 9 stacks. We got 5 Fingers of Frost. Or not Fingers of Frost. Too many mage games of Jaina in a row. Mana Addict, 5 of 20. All right. So far, so close. Only 1 kill each per team. Tychus chasing in on that Murky. Malthael left alone just for a second, but get ready, buddy. Murky will be headed your way. More fun coming your way. We do have a fishy deal for bribe stacks for Murky, so expect Murky to be causing some headaches, stealing some of the enemy camps. Siege camp already picked up here for Tiny Dancers. Now it's Party Time's turn. They're going to pick this up. Once again, these giants are going to be throwing big boulders at each other. Murky has a girlfriend. Sorry, Moist, says Fire Last 360. Murky has a girlfriend. What is Murky's girlfriend's name? I would like to know. Merklila? Merkeline? Once again, tossing those giants, taking a lot of damage. AG Silver, get back, boy! Alright, does tap, will be able to heal up a little bit there. there's a little bit of contest over this Bruiser camp, but Malthael will win out over Murky and will not be able to complete that invade. Temple's activating in 25 seconds, and it will actually just be one in the bottom lane. Trying to clear out mid lane, getting all those stacks for Nazebo. Tens on the tip of the XP counter, and they're about to pop at almost the same time as both teams are going to start selecting their heroic abilities. It is going to be another Mosh game with an Odin, Gargantuan for party time, as well as Nano Boost and Last Rites. Ooh, love to see it. All right, there's that taunt coming out, as well as Phoenix. ETC is taking too much damage. It does go down. We do see the Holy Word Salvation come down, as well as the Gargantuan. Phoenix was already used, and we saw the taunt. Rain of Vengeance from Vala, and we're just waiting on Murky for that last pick. But there's the Last Rites taking down Garrosh. It's a 1-for-1, but it's about to be a 2-for-1 as Malthael gets taken down. Oh, Odin getting that poke damage in. My goodness. All right, we're going to call that a double kill for Tiny Dancers, as the temple has been activated and claimed by party time. Whew. A lot of action. BCAD says, I'm his girlfriend. Derek says, Slurpee is a good name for a girlfriend for Murky. Okay, that one cracks me up. I think Slurpee would be the best nickname for Murky's girlfriend. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. Here we go. There's still more action in the bottom as the rest of that temple is claimed by party time. They do get the rest of that shots. Bottom fort, mid fort, both down on the side of Tiny Dancers. Dancing by that boss. The potential throw pit. Watch out for that boss. But the XP advantage is still close. In fact, Tiny Dancers have a little bit more. Here comes a big stun CC chain. Phoenix is dropped. Chest Clue. Can Chest Clue get out with 200 health? And they do. Well done. My goodness. I thought that was a dead ETC for sure. Excellent scramble and retreat there from party time. Siege camp gonna get picked up. There's the toss. Malthael's going for it. Last Rites comes out, but there is Salvation preventing it. Nice counterplay there. Garrosh getting low. KT getting low. Down goes Garrosh. Down goes KT. That's a double kill. They don't get the camp, but they get the double kill. That's a double kill going over to party time. And immediately jump up on the boss. Murky in the top lane doing Murky things. Gonna steal that vision, but this boss should go over to the side of party time without a whole lot of hassle from Tiny Dancers, as their dead teammates are rezzing and she'll be alive shortly. Zebo's gonna go back home. Murky's gonna push like the Dickens in the top lane. Alright, so no push with the boss. The temples are activating in 10 seconds. If Malthael can get the top one and the rest of the members of party time can get this bottom one, this is going to be a lot of shots against Tiny Dancers. Alright, looking for the kills and deaths. There's the deaths. Where's the... There we go. Well, kinda. Alright, so they do activate both of the temples. Here's the kills, deaths, just for a second, if you guys want to check that out. Both teams are going to be coming down onto the bottom, but it is going to be Tiny Dancers that take it because they have Malthael in the top lane. And that's a trade that's okay for party time. In fact, it's pretty good. To just do a straight split on these temples, they already have such a high siege advantage that it really helps them out. That's a trade that's clearly going to help party time more. This top temple is just about done. It is getting some damage here onto this top keep. Pew, 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 pew. Still, no fort's completely leveled yet on the side of party time. They still have those rocking. All still up. They're going to start creating some catapult pressure. Here we go, on the camp. Ooh, Malthael versus Murky. But here comes backup from Nazebo. Murky trying to be sneaky and get that camp. Doesn't quite work out that time. There is a kill. But Murky's already back up. That is the beauty of his egg. Murky always on the prowl. Whew. Let's look at some of those other stats for a second. Siege damage. A lot of siege damage coming out from Malthael and Murky a lot. Here comes the Mosh, but there was a yank used as well. Anduin getting that save in there. And that could have been deadly, but also Gargantuan was used. So there's several ults dropped here on the side of Party Time. And we have heroic abilities coming back up for Tiny Dancers in just a minute. They do not see this invade coming, or they do not want to fight it, and it is picked up by Party Time. XP totals. There it is. All right. Well, sorry. There we go. There's the kills, deaths, and assists. That way I don't have to cover the entire screen. All right, 16s are picked up here by Party Time. They have the Talontier advantage. Once again, it is a split. 2 temples activating at the same time, so if I was Party Time, I would probably just be wanting to take one of them, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what Tiny Dancers decide to do. They want this keep, and they're pushing in. Murky comes out on the defense. I don't think they'll quite be able to get this keep down with that push. Ana's on fire. All right. Vision is active here for Tiny Dancers, so they can see this rotation. And it looks like all the resources going to be committed here to the middle temple. Big engage. Garrosh getting low, does get the toss onto Malthael. Garrosh and Murky both go down. Malthael is in trouble. Oh, I'm sorry, excuse me. KT is in trouble. Malthael is the one chasing. Down goes Anduin. Murky's already back alive. But we'll call that a quad. Quad team fight here for Party Time. Very strong, and that should allow them to get one, maybe both of these temples. Malthael's gonna hang out here. Murky goes down. ETC working on this top lane, trying to push in on this top keep. A lot of siege damage going to be played out this turn. There is a kill onto Vala. Down goes the middle keep. Down goes the top keep. This is not looking good for the core. All that Party Time has to do if they don't push in mid is they could just drop down to that bottom temple. Let's see what Malthael decides to do. They want to fight it out. Nope, they're going to retreat. They're going to get out of town. Party Time is going to go down to the bottom temple, and they're going to force a really hard fight that I don't think that Tiny Dancers is going to be able to defend against, but they want the boss. Oh. This is... All right, well, we'll see. We'll see if Tiny Dancers see this and get there in time. They're coming. Oh, Lodi, they coming. Garrosh has got to get his Garrosh butt in there. Oh. Okay, the boss is going to go over to Party Time. Oh, that was crazy. Whew. My goodness, I got nervous for everybody right there. I wasn't sure what was going to happen. Whew. Those boss fights are always so crazy. All right, so the bottom temple is being claimed. It does have to go through this this keep. There's the stasis popped on Nazebo. He's backing on out of there. Several members lower on both sides. There goes final rights, last rights, and down goes Garrosh, down goes Vala, down goes Anduin, down goes Murky, looking for this last kill onto KT. Yeah, there it is. There is the 5-man
monster kill.
Well done by Party Time, and they should be able to finish out the game with that fight. Well played. The GGs come on out. Game number 3 going over to Party Time. GGs. My goodness. Let's take a look at these stats real quick. 13-3 in kills. Party Time taking the advantage there. A lot of siege damage coming out from Murky and Malthael. Very good. Vala and Tychus pumping out that hero damage. 4-0 on Tychus. 4-1 on Malthael. Here's the talents that were selected. Let me just update our maps here. And possibly we can see if we can get an interview from Party Time. If Party Time wants to talk about those games real quick. So let's switch on over back to the maps. Here is the outcome. 2-1. Party Time versus Tiny Dancers. I'm going to go ahead and pop on into an NGS channel. See if anybody wants to meet me there. Wow, what a fun series. That was wild. That was fun to watch. Both teams did very well. Super close. Oh, why are my controls not working? Ah! Okay. Very good, very good. Well, now you can look at my silly face as we wait and see if someone from Party Time would like to come and tell us about that party that we just watched. Whoop, getting messages. Come on, meet me down in lobby 1. Hello, hello. Welcome and congratulations.
Thanks.
This is, can you, okay, so is it Ekib or Ekib or something else?
Ekib.
Ekib. All right, well, thank you very much. Sorry, I probably said it wrong the entire match. I should have asked before.
Yeah, that happens all the time.
But we have Ekib, the captain of Party Time, with us to answer a few of our questions and for us to say congratulations on a match well won and well fought and very exciting at that. So, it looks like you guys, you know, tried a few different things as well, but it also seemed like you guys had locked bans that you wanted to use. Did you do a lot of research before fighting Tiny Dancers?
So basically what I did was I just watched the VOD from last week of their game and I just banned the heroes that they played last week.
There you go. Yeah, I didn't see, I didn't actually watch the VOD. I checked Hero's profile. I couldn't find any information up there yet because I don't think it's quite been uploaded, but that's a good thing to do. Go find your opponent's VODs, watch what's worked for them and try to take that away from them. I like it. So, did you guys expect a Cho'Gall in game number 1?
We did not actually. That was a very surprise pick for us.
That was pretty crazy to see, and it looks like it didn't quite work out for Tiny Dancers, as you guys did get the win in game number 1. But was there any point where you guys had to adjust your play to adjust to the Cho'Gall, or what was your strategy when you found that out?
Well, we knew that their support was Ario, right? And Ario can only save one target with her Chris's Aegis. Mm-hmm. And with Maev and Jaina, our combo is to blow up their entire team. So if Ario saves one target, then we'll just kill the rest of their team.
That's a great thing to do. And I noticed that since it was their last pick, you already were building your Wombo combo potential. I believe it was, you had Malthael and Jaina and Leoric.
It was right? Maev, Jaina, and Stukov.
Maev, Jaina, Stukov. That's right. Okay. So you guys had a lot of Wombo combo potential and it worked. And that was fairly impressive and I liked it. Well, what can you tell us about game 2? What happened there? It was a very, very close game. How do you feel that game went?
There was a lot of mistakes on our team, just some splitting off at um, not the right time to split off, and we didn't. Our team didn't respect Garrosh as much as I wanted, and we just kept getting tossed and comboed by their Jaina.
Yeah, Garrosh is scary. He was scary before the XP changes, and he's even scarier now. Do you feel like the XP changes has made a difference against Garrosh, where you actually have to get deeper in the lane, or do you think it's not as big a deal?
I think it's a big deal. He's much scarier now because you have to actually get into the minion wave, and if he's standing there, then that's pretty tough to do.
Yeah, there was a lot of Garrosh hiding in bushes, just waiting to hop on out, and yeah, and it's a choice you're like, especially like because you used to have the choice of, all right, there's the globe for the healing and mana globe. I could go get that, but I don't have to. Maybe I won't go out and get that. But now with these experience like globes, it's just like there's like 8 globes out there. Of course I have to go and get it. And yeah, so I think it does make it a little bit more dangerous for heroes that can't necessarily be in the lane all the time. So okay, what as far as the team conversation after game 2, which you got game 2 was oh my goodness, that was so crazy ending all the way to the end. You guys had it. You had them all dead. It was just too much damage from the winions, which always feels bad. But it was just such a close game. So very close there. And then game 3, going to Sky Temple. This was your pick as well. Spider Queen and Sky Temple. Are these 2 maps your favorite, or do you have a favorite map, or does it not really matter so much?
We didn't pick Sky Temple. Tiny Dancers picked that map.
Okay. Oh, Tiny Dancers picked Sky Temple.
Right.
Whoops. All right. Well, oh, that's right. I just need to read my own map thing that I'm looking at. Here we go. All right. So I'm sorry. You picked Spider Queen, and they picked maps 2 and 3.
Yes.
Okay. So I guess the question is the same. Is Spider Queen one of your favorite maps, or are they all about the same? Is there a map that is your favorite, a map that you hate? Is there any maps that you feel like really one way or the other about, or are they all just kind of whatever?
Our favorite is Tomb of the Spider Queen, and then every other map is just kind of whatever.
Okay,
but cool. Our least favorite map probably has to be Cursed Hollow, because that map is just so snowballing.
Yeah, well, very good, and that's why we have the bans. So like that's a map you don't have to play at all the entire season if you don't want to. You get those map bans.
All right.
Alrighty. Well, then for Sky Temple, is there what was your favorite part of the series tonight?
Well, as a Malthael player, I love getting nano boosted and killing all of them. So that part, I guess.
That makes it fun. Were you struggling at all with the Murky in the top lane, or how do you feel about a Murky matchup against Malthael?
Malthael into Murky is pretty easy. You just have to kill his pufferfish, and he can't really do anything about you.
There were a few times I saw where Murky came up and tried to give you grief on that camp or steal the camp, but you were there every time and didn't let that happen. So your Murky control seemed pretty legit.
Thanks.
All right, this is a question that I asked chat, and I'll ask it to you too. Firelash360 says Murky has a girlfriend, and so my question is, what do you think Murky's girlfriend would be named?
Murky's girlfriend?
Mm-hmm. If you had to pick a name for Murky's girlfriend, what would it be? I know this is an intense and technical HOTS question, but
that is a very, very hard question.
Any ideas?
No, I give up. It's way too hard for me.
Very good. Well, I appreciate you enduring that question. The answer that came back from Derek was Slurpee. He thinks that Murky's...
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's good. Much better than anything I came up with. So, Anyways, well, congratulations to you and the rest of Party Time. Do you have any shout outs before we let you go?
Yeah, just shout out to my team tonight. Great job, guys. You did great. Um, Shout out to Tiny Dancers. Great memes tonight. I really enjoyed this. um, Shout out to everyone that's in NGS, and thank you for all you guys, and thank you for all you guys do.
Absolutely. No, thank you. Thank you for playing. We love having all these different teams in, and I love getting to check in and see what people are up to. And you guys put on a wonderful and exciting series tonight, so thank you very much. And good luck with the rest of the season.
Yep.
All right. This has been a keep. It's a keep, right?
Correct.
Okay. Whew. I thought I forgot already. Captain of Party Time, thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of your evening.
GG.
All right, GG's. All right, well, I think that is going to wrap it up for me here. This was a Party Time versus Tiny Dancers. 2-1 going over to Party Time. Well fought, well played to both teams. Div B East. Look forward to seeing where these teams go in the rest of the season. Who knows? Maybe they'll fight each other again in the playoffs. I don't know. I am Weenus. You can follow me on Twitter if you want, @MoistWeenus, or on Twitch, twitch.tv/MoistWeenus. In game, I am VV Enos because of Blizzard. But Weenus all around. We'll see you guys in the NGS Discord, and hope you guys have a pleasant evening. Take you on out. These were your teams. Have a wonderful Sunday evening. Thanks everybody in Twitch chat, by the way. Oh, how could I forget? Thanks everybody. Let's go back a little bit. Thank you for the follow, Felderoth. Double Damn, thank you for the 1-bit. Thank you for the sub, Jinxie Cat. And we'll see you guys all next time. Enjoy.